Guys, welcome to another segment of BAM. I'm Brian, and being anxious anxious me. So today what I want to talk about is shadow work. And this is a concept that Ken Wilber and colleagues actually wrote in their book, Integral Life Practice. So you can use these practices on a different daily basis, basically, and work towards development. So mostly what we're going to look at is any of the hypersensitive tendencies that we're going to have, so positive and negative. And this is mostly like, for the positive is going to be any infatuation, attraction, possessiveness, and obsessiveness. For the negative is going to be anything that hurts us, irritates us, makes us angry, and irritates us on an emotional level. So basically what they give are a couple of examples. So we're going to look at these examples and we're going to use these to help us create more energy towards development, because the more that we focus on this work, we'll have more energy to work on other parts of our lives. So why is this important? So basically, just like the saying goes, the more time that I spend fighting myself could be energy that I could be more productive. So the examples that they actually give out are, Bob and Joe. So Bob is very angry at Joe, and he hates talking to Joe because Joe is very passive. So what Joe's going to do is, first he's going to face Joe, right? So Bob is going to say, why are you so passive? Why do you let your wife do all the talking, the decisions, and why aren't you progressing at work? So Joe will respond and he will have a conversation with him. So basically after that, he's going to be Joe. So he's going to understand Joe's perspective, and from there, he's going to let his emotions not control him, but him own his emotions. So basically, the way that psychotherapy is working with this is like a self-psychotherapy. And what we're using is these inauthentic emotions and secondary emotions that basically will make us understand where the first and pure emotion is coming from. So if we're feeling sad or anxious, it could be that we have an underlying anger, because Bob will be angry that he is passive himself. So once he actually puts himself in that perspective, he can understand where that anger and hostility is actually coming from. So the next example is going to be in relationships. So we have Jill and Doug. So Jill has been infatuated with Doug, and she gives a lot of her power to him, because basically what happens is that he's so smart, he has a PhD in psychology, and she feels like she is not up to par to be in a relationship with Doug. So Jill will, face Doug and ask him, why are you with me? So they're going to have a conversation, and Doug will say, I do learn from you. You teach me how to cook, be in touch with my emotions. So last but not least, she will be Doug and understand that she is also smart herself, because there's also different intelligence like Howard Gardner had in his book. Last but not least is going to be, inner demons. So we have Mike, right? So Mike has some inner demons, and basically he has nightmares, and he can't actually sleep. So what he's going to do is actually meditate on it, right? So he'll face that demon, right? And he'll ask him, why are you so angry? And the demon will respond, because you're inadequate, because you're not fit to live, because you need to die, and stuff like that. So after that, he'll, become the demon, right? So he'll feel that anger that the demon actually has, and sees that it's fear, because Mike had parents that died in a car accident, or he just got out of a divorce, and that has been bringing up some depression out of him. So we can use this on a daily basis, right? So we basically face it, we talk to it, and we become it. So we can do this in the morning after we wake up. So we'll have a dream, and we face a specific person that we have focus on. And this will be, a lover, or someone that we have hostility, or someone that we have neutral emotions to. And this is kind of a meditation. And then we can do it at the end of our day, where we had problems with people at work, or we had someone that we were really attracted to. So we'll have a conversation with them, we'll face them, have the conversation, and these conversations, as we're talking to them, is like, where are you coming from? Why are you acting this way? What are you here to teach me with? Or what are you here to teach me and basically is the what, who, and why, right, of the questions. And last but not least, we're going to become it, so we own our own emotions. So hopefully this helps, and we can, use this on a daily basis, and hopefully as you use this, it's going to be a progress, right? And it's going to need a lot of practice. So don't be like Allen Iverson, where he says, who needs practice? This is going to be a lifelong thing, because even Zen masters don't even do this shadow work, and they become egotistic within their own practice. So guys, I'm out and about what I just talked about. Peace.